So as you can see, we have a Blitzcrank in lane, and Blitzcrank is a heavy kill support, kill lane with one hook leading to massive damage. So we go the rank 1 Korean Misfortune build all in with Dark Harvest to capitalize as much as possible. This flowchart tells you which Misfortune build is the best for each matchup. Nami Caitlyn pushing right away. Didn't need to leash. And okay, I don't lose the minion in terms of experience. Alright, so we had to leash, they didn't. Which means we kind of lost the early game. Yeah. Nothing I can do about this. I lose farm, I lose health. It's just what it is. They need to get rid of it. Jungle leashing is the stupidest mechanic ever in this game. But yeah, hello for the Misfortunates over on YouTube as well. We are live streaming on Twitch right now. It is Sunday. I live stream every Sunday. So make sure to join next week. And we hit level 2 here. Alright. Nothing came of it, unfortunately. We just chill. Right now they're stronger. Because Nami is one of the strongest early game supports. In terms of poke and trading. Not in terms of all in, of course, but when it just comes to poke, and Caitlyn's also a nice poke champion due to her range. So we gotta respect this. We gotta wait for Blitzcrank's hooks so we can follow up then. And again, I will miss some CS for this. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, at least. She'll get a plating here, but that's to be expected. Yeah, we're fine-ish. My CS isn't even as bad. The dive also wasn't terrible, we traded 1 for 1. Okay, please push. I'd like to just kill this wave and recall for mana for Serrated Dark. There's a big power spike. Serrated Dark gives you so much agency. Because your burst damage is kind of a threat then. Got no mana. I just pop potion, it's fine. Don't want to give them too big of an advantage here. The minion wave is not in a good state for us, so we have to stay. Come on, Blitzcrank. In what world does that land? But yeah, his wasting his grabs all the time, it gives them so much pressure. Alright, this gives me a lot of pressure though. Caitlyn walking to every single of my Qs at least. Yeah, let's chill. Again, in this situation, what you have to do is you have to wait for one of your support's hooks to finally land or for him to make a play. You can't be proactive yourself. You get outpoked by Caitlyn Nami. Use this hook for that. Again, we lose pressure just so he can get a cannon minion and finish his support item a little bit earlier, which is not worth. At the same time, right now, we can just take this wave, so it's okay. Alright. Nasty lane gang. What on earth are you doing? Why? That made no sense. Just let him base. It's good for us if he bases and leaves us alone. He walks up, wastes his ignite. And now we're getting crushed. Yeah, okay, sure. I'll just give you an extra wave and 2 platings. Alright, alright. We definitely lost the support lottery in a spectacular fashion. But we can't do anything about it, so just gotta live with that. At least now I have Serrated Dark, which means my all-ins are kinda nasty. But again, for that to matter, Blitzcrank has to find a hook first and has to stop trolling. I mean, it's not outright trolling, of course, but he's playing very poorly, which is kind of sad, because with this build we need to snowball the early game. We will get outscaled late game, so we need to make the early game count. Finish as fast as possible. Hit level 6 here, which is a big power spike, so if then Blitzcrank lands a hook, we can at least kill them more or less guaranteed. Serrated Dark plus level 6 power spike. Very deadly with this build. Maokai on his way.
An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Okay. Couldn't really walk up because else Caitlyn just focuses me. It worked for us. We can dive. With my ults. Do it. Okay. No knock up. Nice. Yeah, we just run from Jarvan. You better. You greedy little monster. This might work against platinum opponents, but not against me. Alright. Dude. Guess we die? Kinda worth, though. Or actually, I mean, is it? Nah, we traded 1 for 2. Not worth. Blitzcrank needed a swift hook there, and then we just hit and run. But we took too much time. Tryndamere got the roam off. Yeah. Kinda nasty. But at least I got some kills now. Okay, lane phase is over, which is kind of what I want, since now I can roam around the map, get a lot of kill participation. I'll let this Herald walk. It's not my job. Yeah, we have to stay mid lane now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay. We see most of them.
Rampage. Shut down. Shut
Big money. Big fight top lane. There's an argument for walking there as fast as possible as soon as it breaks out. But staying here pressuring mid lane is also not bad by any means. Mid lane tower is the most important tower on the map. Bro. Keeps wasting his hook like that. For nothing. Literally for nothing this time. Come on, just run at her. Force out her E. Just take these minions. She also has Gale Force, which is important to keep in mind. Can we do something there? Oh, bother. Perfect. Well, we got a Gale Force cooldown. It's kind of long. Longer than my old cooldown, definitely. No, I don't have ult for this dragon fight, but I'm not reliant on it too much. Q auto still does tons of damage. Okay. Drake should be safe. Galio holds this. They don't want to approach. They don't contest. Yep, nice. Nice, okay. Yeah, in these mid-game fights, if they keep going like this, we can snowball to victory before it matters that they outscale me. Yeah, take tower. Again, mid lane tower advantage is huge. Because mid lane is the path to both top and bot side jungle. And tower is a source of vision that's now gone for them, so they can't be sure how we invade, if we invade, and our minions pushing through also means we have vision on them, because minions are tiny walking wards, aren't they? Ah, close. Just got double longsword, who cares? Immediate power, that's where it's at. Alright. So Tryndamere has a little bit of a problem. Because once he gets to you, you can't run, especially with a no boots build. But that's just your destiny with this build. So you gotta play accordingly. Gotta play with that in mind. Alright, definitely want to make a play with ulti, if possible. Come on, please. This Jarvan's also looking for something. Also, his engages are quite nasty. Speaking of nasty... You better respect the Qs. Alright, join the team. In case enemy contests, we can fight instantly. But just getting heralds, nice of course. Mid lane's past river. Looks like I definitely have my Axiom Arc next base. Turn to my bot side. If no one's fighting, might as well use the time to upgrade my trinket and my second item. Idling in lane just makes me weaker by comparison because everyone else just based and got their items. And yeah, now with Axiom Arc, it's just super straightforward. Whenever something happens, you just press R. Even if just one person dies, it's still heavily in your favor because your ult cooldown is so short. Let's see. That's what I was just saying. For one person, R is worth. Alright. Ult back up in 22. We can get some damage on the tower. Ult back up in 5. Might as well. Get Cassiopeia low. Now we recall. Dragon is spawning. Kinda missed my back timing though, so now I gotta bite the bullets, don't I? Alright, we should still get Dragon. Again, Cassiopeia is low and has to retreat, so it's kind of like 4 versus 4 because my ult's 4-star base. And yeah, using your ult like that just to collect Dark Harvest stacks to pressure enemies, it's definitely worth with Axiom Arc. If they die, it's giga worth. If they don't die, it's still kind of worth, depending on the circumstances. If you're about to base, for sure, because you don't need your ult in base anyway. It's back in 20 seconds, so who cares? For a second I thought this was not a control ward, and we just wasted our jungle plant. Oh well, mid lane is where it's at, huh? Unlucky ulti. It looked like I had them, but Caitlyn just barely out of range after Gale Force. I thought they had no vision. They probably didn't have vision, and they were overcommitted already. Alright, I'll take that. Massive refund on my ult cooldown too. "20 seconds now." So yeah, there's rarely such a thing like wasting your ult cooldown with this. Baron. Interesting, but I got R, so we can definitely do it. With blue buff, I can also spam Q and still have enough mana for fighting afterwards. Good. Yeah, this is exactly what we need with this build. Snowball the mid game. Got my last Whisper item completed. Alright. Now we're rocking. Next item, Edge of Night for extra safety. We don't need anything fancy here. So just go the standard here. Maybe not even Serpents, whereas Serpents still does something against Jarvan. But maybe it's better to just go Ghostblade and then last item collector. Anyway, most likely we'll finish soon, so... no reason to worry too much about our late game build. When the goal of the playstyle is to not have to play the late game in the first place. Yeah, let's siege with Baron. Make sure Tryndamere doesn't randomly jump on me. Wishful thinking. That was a wasted ultimate. But still, we get the tower. So it's not as bad. Yeah, as long as we keep making progress on the map, who cares? They still need to respect us. My Q auto also kind of one-shots. Not from safe range like my ult does, but it's still a threat they need to respect. The only one who can jump on me relatively unfazed is Tryndamere because of his ulti. And by the way, my ult's back up in 15 seconds, so... kinda doesn't matter. Five seconds. Yeah, it's back up. Let's do it again. Just so they don't join. And the one takedown also reduces my cooldown, so might as well fire. Okay, triple inhib down. This should be an easy win now. Tryndamere Ghost on cooldown, Drake on the map too. We have plenty of options. We could siege with Baron. Okay, Baron's gone. Never mind. We could still siege 2 of them down, 3 alive. Hit and run, so he doesn't get to me. Ult is back up. Worth. Always worth. And if it isn't, you still claim it was. Come on, take Dragon. It's completely free. Dragon, reset, win. Super simple stuff, isn't it? At least one might assume. Yeah, just reset and then finish. With triple inhibitor down, it should be quite easy. Keeping that in mind, might as well get pickaxe because it's more damage. Because it's very likely we don't get to see another base. So spending as much gold as possible right now is optimal, I'd say. Hook on Caitlyn, but doesn't matter, does it? 1v5, what are you doing? Anyway, we just siege now. I can just ult this wave here and ult them away from their Nexus towers and we win, don't we? Okay, Olaf just entered. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Just press R, win game. GG. Clean S. Maokai S+. Yeah, the entire team was kind of nice. And we could really well capitalize off everything that happened. Whenever some form of crowd control landed, we just pressed R and everyone died. But yeah, Maokai played this extremely well, of course. So yeah, that's a Korean Misfortune build, which is optimal if you have an all-in lane. And for more Misfortune stuff, click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.